I'm good.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
Netherlands, okay, traveled a little distance.
Yeah.
Okay, so what race do you play?
I play Zerg.
Zerg, okay. Your friends? Terran and Zerg, your friends?
Humans and Zergs can be friends.
Alright, sounds good.
Hippies. Alright. We're going to move this down here.
Okay, coming up we've also got Mirko. Mirko, hello.
Hello.
Hello, where are you from, Mirko?
I'm from Germany, Hamburg.
Germany.
Germany!
Mirko, what race are you going to play?
I'm gonna play Protoss.
Protoss, okay, so far everybody's represented here. And last but not least, we have Silvano. Hello, Silvano.
Hello, I'm from Germany.
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 Very nice.
I'm from Terran.
Terran, okay, everybody loves me about too. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. Each team has selected one player to represent them, and they're going to fight head to head. Okay? For your team, who is going to be playing? Right on. Alexander's going to represent his team here, and who's going to be playing here? Mirko, okay. So these two players are going to play. The winner will then be able to play our two Blizzard employees. So if Mirko wins, he and his partner will get to play another game, and you'll go home. So don't lose. No pressure. Okay, and right on, if Alexander wins, then he and his partner get to go on and bye-bye. Okay, sounds good. So let's get this started. Boys, take your positions. Partners, cheer them on. Let's give them a hand. Kevin and Steven, come on up.
Blizzard people, let's give it up.
Right on. So we have Kevin and Steven. They even gave you the nice music when you came up. Yeah. Don't you feel pumped? Right on. So what I'd like to introduce is this is Kevin Yu. And Kevin, what is your title at Blizzard? What do you do?
Starcraft 2 community manager.
Community manager. So this is the man that brings you the new information on Starcraft 2 every week. He brings you those great question and answers, gives you the new screenshots, fills in the rumors. It's awesome stuff. So thank you for everything that you do for all the fans here.
Let's give it up for this guy right now.
Okay. And your esteemed partner, Steven. Hello, Steven. Welcome.
Hi.
I've heard that you are the best Starcraft 2 player in Blizzard. Is that true? Now, don't be modest. Come on now. Close. Not quite. So we're expecting glorious things from you today. And what do you do in Blizzard?
I'm on the esports team.
Okay, awesome. So these are going to be...
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Festival de la track d'Arthas est attendu au point information à l'entrée du hall 5. Casse-la-gueule de la track d'Arthas. Merci.
Trevor, thank you for doing so much talking to me. I'm losing my voice in the casting so many games, so it's nice to be hitting the mic around. I feel kind of like BWWI, but you know.
That's all right, Stacy. You sound great. Thank you. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. Because Starcraft 2 is so new, there's not a lot of experience in streaming it up here. So what's going to happen is these two gentlemen are going to duke it out head-to-head, Protoss versus Terran. And you're going to see one of their screens up on the big screen. That's actually going to be you, Mirko. You're the man. You got to show that Protoss power. Okay? Show that Protoss power. We're going to be watching. All of us will be watching the same screen. We'll be watching the Protoss. We will be commentating. It will be quite hilarious, as I memorized the tech tree 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I had to cram over there in the booth.
So if we make a mistake, please yell at us, laugh hysterically. It's up to you. So. Right on, so we're going to be watching over here. Alexander and Mirko, you are going to be playing. I don't know if they have headphones, which will be even more hilarious. Wow, that indeed. Mirko better not make Dark Templars, because there's absolutely no. Alexander may not be Sea Shield, that's for sure. So, okay, so they're going to set up their game, and right on.
We are getting the cue to start the game, so we will actually be casting it from the same screen. You guys can see up here. And I guess whenever you guys are ready, we can do this. But first, let's make some more noise.
Okay, we're off. And again, we're looking at Mirko's screen here. He's going to show us some of that Protoss power. He's up against Naruto. And remember, boy, they can hear us.
They can hear us.
So say nice things.
I'll say nice things. All right. I'm a nice person. I say nice things. Actually, it's interesting. They do have 6 probes starting out in Starcraft. 2 rather than the original 4. I guess that's so that the game pace kind of picks up a little bit.
Yeah, they only mine 5 minerals right now.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I bet it's probably for more even number because they started out with 7.
Okay.
So maybe it's easier to figure out the timing of that. So he's going to go with that pylon. I think that's on 8 or on 9. It's a little bit blurry from my angle, but I bet with the timing of that, he'll probably get the 11th probe out right, or at least the next probe will start out right as the pylon finishes.
That's a funky map. Looks like it'll be at the regular 1, 5, 7, and 11 positions. Yeah, so... Yeah, I don't think those probes are a little lazy. They're only carrying 5 minerals at a time. What's up with that?
Yeah,
they got downgraded from Starcraft 1.
I have no idea. You're a lazy man. They're in the Union now. I don't know. I think we're going to have to. Well, actually, you know what else is interesting? So we don't have a whole lot to talk about right now. They do have 2 Vespian gas geysers on this map, rather than the normal 1. I know in some pro maps we've seen, excuse me, 2. You know, rarely on a map, but it seems like on all the Starcraft 2 maps they have 2 Vespian gas geysers. Right? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, as you know, this game is constantly evolving, and I was actually told by Kevin that this is a new build. They only created this build 5 days ago. This is one of the new things where Protoss, or most maps have 2 geysers, but for Protoss, they actually
Your attention, please.
build the cybernetics.
Athena, Veronica, the waiting at the information desk.
much faster.
At the
He's already been scouted, the SCV. Do you know, does the SCV have a lot more hit points like than the Probe as it did in the old one?
They always had too many hit points anyway, in my opinion. Alright, so, I don't know. I hope so. Much weaker.
I thought you were a Terran player. It looks like we have, alright, it looks like he's trying to wall my number here. It's interesting, you know, in Starcraft 2, the supply depots you could go under, and, you know, the buildings, of course, for Terran can still live. It looks like the Terran have a lot more options and different ways they can wall in. Pretty interesting. So, you know, right off the bat, this game actually looks a lot like the Starcraft 1 game. You can really see that the builds translate. Pylon Gateway, Pylon Gas, or Protoss, and, well, we can't really see what the Terran is doing. But it's, you know, clearly a standard walling. So it actually looks a lot like the original Starcraft.
That probe better run away. Run away, little probe. Right on. They don't have sound, dude.
No sound?
They don't have headphones.
It's too late. He knows it's
Don't give Alexander all the help he needs.
We can lie. We can make stuff up and help the Terran out. He's going carriers. He's already got the carriers.
He's got like 8 carriers already. Dude, you better make some kind of like client thing. They got the transformer things. I'd have yourself up with some of those.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. La Légion mythologique
It's like stealth casting.
est attendue au point d'information à l'entrée du salon.
You know, I think the Probes, they only mine
La Légion mythologique est attendue au point d'information à l'entrée du salon.
See if you can squint up there and see how.
See, look at this anchor kind of. Well, what I do know is that they do mine this, they at least bring back a little bit slower rate, which is pretty interesting. Now, let's not talk about exactly what he's doing, but what are your thoughts about a good tech tree, hypothetically, in this matchup? And after you get a cybernetic score, what would you do?
Well, to get the, it's similar to Starcraft 1, whereas to get your Dark Templars, you need 2 extra buildings. They got rid of the Citadel that they're doing, which is alright. Yeah, they did. So you build the 1 Templar building that gives you the upgrades for the High Templars, and then you build the Dark Obelisk.
Dark Obelisk.
Obelisk.
Is that the same thing as a Templar Archive?
Yeah, it gives you the Dark Templars. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
So you still need 2 buildings for the Dark Templars, but you only need 1 for the High Templars. That's pretty cool.
Well, uh-oh.
What? Bang. Bang. Man.
All right. That might be a short game, first Starcraft game ever casted here.
Right, hopefully no Oblivion for Starcraft 2. That would be terrible.
There's already drop hacking going on. It's Starcraft 2, those hackers just ruined the game.
It's sure pretty, look at that. Look at that water up there.
Yeah, you know, I gotta say the effects in this game are a lot fancier. Here's the audience.
Look at you good-looking people.
You guys, yeah. The stereotype is true Starcraft fans, all very attractive.
Yeah, it's very exponentially attractive.
It's amazing.
Right up there with jump casters.
That's right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think, well, looks like we're having a fairly standard build so far, my guess at least, for what this matchup will look like as the metagame actually evolves.
Yeah, it looks like he's controlling no major engagements yet. Of course, some of the big differences being able to select more buildings than one at a time, and as well as setting your rally points all at one time. Not as much spamming in that regard. It really allows you to set up your reinforcements a lot faster if you can just rally all your gateways at one time.
Yeah, that's one of the things they do have the multiple building selection in this game. So you can see the game doesn't really move quite as fast as the original, probably lower APM overall for this game right now.
Or thinking time. Oh, what was that? Oh,
don't tell. I didn't see anything.
Don't tell them that.
I had my eyes covered this whole game.
Right on. So again, both players at the bottom of the map. Eric on the bottom right, and Alexander on the bottom left.
By the way, interestingly enough, I think our German player whose stream we can actually see right now is actually a pretty skilled Starcraft player. I think he said his best rank was B on ICCP.net, which is, whoa, hold that thought, we're actually going on. He's moving a siege tank over here. Looks like the Stalkers are going to move back. That position over there looks like it could be pretty good for a possible contain.
Looks like he got a drop ship and drop that.
Did he drop that over there?
Oh, okay. So that sucks because it's going to be hard to get rid of.
Well, they do have the Stalkers with a blink.
Yeah, but they can't blink. Can they blink across gaps?
Yeah, they can. I believe they can. Wow. Blizzard? Miracle, they blink across gaps? Miracle,
I can blink across the gap if you have vision.
So, yeah, he's going to lose that gateway, quite possibly.
Oh, we switched.
Oh, now, okay, now we're
technical miracles going on here. We're switched now. We're gonna give Alexander a little love here. Looks like he's does not have enough money.
It's okay. It's difficult.
Okay.
It's not easy to cast an ambiguity. I think, well, as you can see, the Terran base looks a lot like a Terran base in the original Starcraft. In fact, even the positioning of course, depots and everything else like that.
You know what I noticed though? Take a look at those turrets. Remember in Starcraft 1 how fast the turrets went around?
Yeah, and they're slower now.
Yeah, but you know,
somebody needs to grease those things up.
If you actually looked at those turrets, there's a little guy in them. And I think he got really sick.
Yeah, there's a guy in the turret in the original.
Yeah, and I think he got really sick. And they're like,
look
dude,
really closely at the little animation. There's a little man sitting in the turret.
Yeah, so like, dude,
and he doesn't get dizzy because the turret spins around the entire game. He never gets out. It's like being trapped in an endless merry-go-round. I'm done talking about this turret. All right, so again, kind of a slow-paced game so far. We have had a little bit of containment here for the Terran player. And if you are just joining us in the audience, this is the first time we're ever seeing Starcraft 2 played in a match broadcasted around the world, and of course in the convention center here in Paris at BWWI. Very exciting moment. Cool, and take a look at this. Looks like the Stalkers are moving. If I remember right, that building that we just saw next to the wall prevents these Stalkers from blinking. I think, does this sound correct? Is there something that prevents the Stalkers from blinking either? Or maybe they, I'm not sure.
I think you just make that stuff up as you go along.
Well, now we're getting a shot of both of these, well, now we're kind of getting a third-person shot over here.
Look at that APM. Look at those fingers fly.
Oh, the Stalkers is back.
They're inside the base. They're getting trapped with those SCVs. He's got to try to surround them.
Nice mic there with the Stalkers.
Nice blink. Now you can see some power there.
We don't know how long the cooldown for the blink is, but it's not terribly long. He's going to have to get those SCVs around. And wow, he's doing a lot of damage in here inside of that base. He could do a blink here if he needs to. It looks like he's going to save it. There he goes now.
Alexander's got that tank out. Yeah, he's got that tank out, but he needs to really handle these blinking Stalkers. Wow, back in Mirko's base. Looks like he's taking advantage of this little bit of harassment that he's doing right now.
You know, I guess the best speed gas geysers turn red when they're depleted.
Yeah,
Is that true?
That's cool. It gives you a little warning too. It gives you this little whoop whoop when it's just a little bit.
I kept hearing that in the game.
Means you're out of gas.
Yeah.
Well, prices these days. But anyway, we've got Miracle still putting on some pressure here. He's looking pretty good at the moment. And I'm thinking that Alexander needs to start making some waves.
Yeah, I think so. Looks like our Terran's been pretty mad in his base. And this matchup does indeed look a lot like the original Protoss versus Terran matchup in Starcraft. You remember from our games in Sea versus Stork. And I guess now we're going to see kind of a tech shift. It looks like those Stalkers are pretty weak early on. You know, they're pretty good at harassing. So I guess the Immortals are the next phase of the game. Although I think that was pretty self-explanatory. Kind of looked at the all the units if you look up the stuff online. Do you know what that red thing is? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, the red thing is the fact that Alexander has a sensor chart.
Oh, that's what that thing is.
And it'll give you a little ping when something goes,
Whoa, it's a Thor!
Crap, I got a Thor. It's the big transformer.
Oh, I have higher expectations for you, Thor. Okay.
Oh, and it looks like you do.
Wow. Those Immortals are badass.
Is the Thor dead, or does he just take a nap? Well, now he's dead. Why not? Yeah, that Thor looks good. That Thor.
Whoa, look out! Blocked. Landed the barracks, and the battle goes on. But it looks like Protoss has a lot of map control. Uh-oh, that's what it is. Warfields? Is that what that is?
Yes.
All right. I sense some. Oh, this is pretty cool. I see what's going to happen. I won't say it until it actually happens.
Well, so we have this
he's warping in that
warp ability that he's using.
This is crazy.
And all the Immortals inside the... Oh, he's got another Thor.
Attention s'il vous plaît.
Thor's last one.
Focus recrute sur Invitational.
Someone overpowered.
Et attendu au point information à l'entrée du salon.
Alexander has to use SCVs to deal with these Immortals, but if the Thor can't deal with it...
Pretty crazy. Well, there you have it. That was the very first competitive StarCraft 2 game. As you can see, a lot of different things you can do with the new units. Very smart using that blink early on inside the Terran base, slowing it down, forcing the SCVs to get off the minerals, and then from there...
a little bit of money riding on this game between you and the Blizzard employees. So, you know, you want to make some, want to make somebody unhappy, do you?
Yeah, I get a crush.
Okay, you crush them. Crush them. Right on. Okay, so we're going to say goodbye to Alexander, and then Miracle, you are going to play against Kevin Yu. Okay? Okay, good luck in your game. Head on over to your battle stations there, and let's get the next game going.
Good luck to you. Are we going to bring out our next two players now?
Looks like Kevin's going to take a seat over next to Miracle there. Okay, and we'll be watching. Okay. Well, I think they're going to be switching back and forth again.
Yeah, I think so.
Which was quite nice. So, looks like Miracle's going to continue with the Protoss, and I'm not sure what race Kevin plays, but again, he should be excellent.
Yes,
since he's had a little bit of practice.
See what these Blizzard guys are made of.
Yeah, no kidding. That's right. If he loses, I don't know if he's going to be able to go back to America, go back to the office. No pressure, buddy.
Yeah.
And if he does lose, those of you watching and those of you in the audience who participate in the community sites, you can send him a nice love letter if he loses. Okay. So again, this is StarCraft 2. This is an exhibition, and our players are Mirko, who is the gentleman on your left, and he is part of the community StarCraft 2 on 3 tournament.
It looks like this game's going to get going, so let's make some noise, everybody. The second game. Our German flag against a Blizzard developer. Should be pretty exciting.
Okay, and we're off again. We're looking at...
yeah, we're in his screen again. Did you get a chance to see what the opposing race was?
I believe it's Protoss. I think that's...
Could be.
Perhaps. Yeah, that is Kevin's screen. So
is that Kevin?
It's going to be Protoss versus Protoss this time. And Kevin dropping his first game weight going up to
Protoss versus Protoss.
It's the same map as... there's a different map from last time. Yeah. So we'll then see a little bit of a different matchup here. We saw no Zealots last time. I was a little disappointed. Or do we see one Zealot?
Yeah, Yeah, I guess, you know, with Taryn being able to wall in even more than they can before, I guess it would be kind of illogical to get a Zealot early on in this matchup.
Yeah, Zealot's a manly unit, though.
It's a pretty manly unit.
Yeah, double blades, swinging around, hitting, wrecking stuff. Alright, so we got Kevin dropping a gateway there again, not enough minerals. And just taking a look around the map.
He's scouting, yeah, it doesn't look like he has. Oh no, yes, he's scouting after the pylon. Probably wants to make sure our German friend isn't going to do anything too crazy, like right at the start. It's like a proxy gate in the middle or something like that. And he will be a little bit behind economically because of that.
Yeah, you see him lining up those hotkeys at the bottom. Oh, they're saying hello. They're already making friends.
Before they kill each other.
Before they, slaughter each other, yes. See at the bottom, you can see what they've got hotkeyed in.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. I guess at the above that bar where it says gateway, looks like you can see the player's hotkeys. Very interesting. And by the way, if you are just now joining us, this is the second ever Starcraft 2 match being casted. It's very exciting for Manifesto and me. And here we are seeing our Blizzard player.
He looks serious.
He looks serious, man.
I wouldn't want to lose. I don't know if I'd want to win against him.
I would.
Scary looking guy. Alright, so Kevin not having much luck finding his opponent here.
Do you know there's a shield battery in Starcraft 2?
Should be.
I hope so.
I don't know, but I'd be disappointed if it wasn't.
Look at this.
No shield battery.
No shield battery?
Thank you from the peanut gallery.
Alright, thank you.
Alright. Oh, and it looks like Kevin's got his first man Zealot out and he's chasing around that poor probe.
It looks like the early game for this matchup could work a lot like the original production. Pretty much have a choice between either the double gateway or the one gateway and then tech and get your assimilator. The double gateway, of course, being a little bit safer and also gives you the option to be aggressive. The fast gas, of course, allowing you to be a little bit, tech a little bit quicker here. I don't know if you know he's going to be able to get this probe or not. I don't know. It's a pretty fast probe.
I think the probes in Starcraft 2 are hybrids.
I guess so.
Yeah. Oh, that's not
Again, it's my issues on those. Pretty hard to catch up to.
Yeah, so, looks good. Both players with Zealots. Looks like Kevin's getting his first taste of action. Miracle sends his Zealots across the map. It'd be tough to get off that jump, but Kevin's places buildings very nicely, blocking off the majority of that fat round. That's just going to chill out there for a while.
I think he's going to wait for those Zealots to come towards his ramp. No point going down there. Units in Starcraft always have an advantage when they're on the high ground. And of course, he can combat more Zealots more efficiently if he is on the high ground versus the low ground.
Unfortunately for Kevin, he still has not seen his base, his probe, perish in the middle of the map. And so he knows where he is just by virtue of elimination, but he has no idea what's going on.
We have no idea how our German friend is tanking right now. And here we see what could be the first engagement, but a wise decision. He backs off.
6 on 4 is just not fair. Run.
Ouais, parce qu'à chaque fois qu'il posait quelqu'un qui posait des questions difficiles.
Looks like Kevin's backing off a little bit.
And there's a shot of that screen, I guess.
Where's the Starcraft 2 logo? And right now we're watching our German friend go and he's playing Karun.
Well, looks like he's going to sneak the Zealot in. This is pretty big. I don't know if this gateway's wall off completely. No, what are you doing?
Don't take them on. Run for your life, little buddy.
Now he's going to get a good idea of what his opponent's doing, so he'll be able to see his opponent's tech tree. He's going to leave just one Zealot there. Now, people have a good idea of when the cybernetics core is going to come out.
I think I just saw that.
Our Blizzard player also getting the second gas pretty quick here.
Yeah. Well, again, they said that was necessary in this build just because it takes gas. Your earlier buildings take more gas in this game. So it's like he's going to drop a third gateway here just to pair up with that second gas that he's taking. But again, he still hasn't taken a look inside. I mean, if you look inside Miracle's base, I think he's already got like 8 Colossus.
His Colossus are on the way.
9, 10,
10, hundreds. I think, no, it's a good point. We really have, he has no idea what Miracle is going for. So it's kind of, right now the game is not in the Blizzard developer's hand, it is in his opponent's hand because, you know, in a matchup like Boros vs. Boros, I'm fairly certain it's going to function the same way as it does in the original Starcraft. It's based a lot off scouting.
Absolutely. The units might change, but the general principles behind the game should remain the same.
Oh, I guess this building, when you get there, you can see, I guess you get wider vision. That little neutral building he went to. So it looks like he spotted the Zealots on the way down there.
I'm disappointed in Kevin's play here. I thought he was, you know, kind of top gun in StarCraft 2. He's being a little passive.
We'll find out. I mean, maybe passive is the way to go in this matchup. He probably knows more than you and me. But, oh, here we're getting a shot of us. Stand up straight.
That's some guys.
Yeah, we're getting a shot of those guys over there.
And now we switched over to Miracle's stream so we can see what he's been up to all this time. And he's looking pretty good, but don't give away anything. I don't think Kevin needs any help. So, yeah, he's looking pretty good. He's up in the 12 o'clock spot. And this map is really cool. It's got the 4 compass points for starting points, and they all wind their way into this little tiny middle. And you can really block off the middle quite easily. The middle's not very big, and there's 4 paths that lead to your base.
I understand the cannons move a little bit faster in StarCraft 2.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to set up a little wall up there in front of his expansion. And Kevin sees that, he's testing it out, but he gets peppered with the cannon fire.
I question how strong. Oh, and you can see now, Miracle using that same building. Okay, now we got vision of this stuff over here.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so that neutral building giving extra vision for Miracle. So he'll go over when those units come into range of the cannon.
I think this build is pretty good, actually. Remember our German player, Miracle over here, he's actually a very good StarCraft player. I was actually talking to him briefly last night at a TeamLiquid.net meetup. He is, I believe, with the highest rank at B on ICCP.net, competitive StarCraft ladder. Oh, B-, sorry, B-, thank you very much. B- is not bad though, very difficult to get. So, you know, I'm sure that he's better than most. Or it looks like he's managed to sneak in the DTs in here.
Oh, Kevin.
I don't know if there's a cannon in the back of the base. I have no idea. Is there a cannon? We're going to find out here. If he gets the DTs in there, our Blizz developer could be in a lot of trouble. Here's the Dark Templar taking on the probes. I don't see a cannon at all.
Probes are running away, and I don't know if Kevin's going to be able to deal with this.
Yeah, I don't know. He's going to have to take on these probes. Well, he's taking on the probes. As you can see, the probes are now blocking the cannon. I believe that's a cannon working in. These new buildings are still so confusing for me when I look at it. But it looks like the DT has managed to get in there. He's taking out a lot of probes. Actually, this could be a good game. I think very shooting. Unless I'm mistaken.
That is a cannon. The cannon gets cancelled. Mirko laying up beat down right now.
This could end pretty quickly here. Miracle also does have the opportunity to expand. You know, you can see the cannons actually covering this expansion. Now we're going to shot that now. Thank you, Miracle. And I think that this is going to be pretty tough. What the heck? I think what happened was he did not hold position those DTs. So the result was that he got drawn into the cannon fire. There was one cannon at the entrance.
I see. But it's still fairly effective.
Yeah, you can get a lot of probes. They do kill them with one hit still, right? The Dark Templars. That's what I thought so.
Something like that.
This game's going to have to be pretty exciting.
Now the Dark Templar coming up there from Mirko, chasing that Kevin's units back to the rim.
The Miracle Camp. Up close. This game is going to be pretty intense. With Miracle having an edge now against the Blizzard employee.
Kevin needs to expand. He doesn't have any expansion yet. And Miracle's been holding his for a while.
I think it's pretty smart to get that extra cannon. He knows that now he can mass up more gateways and essentially outproduce his opponent. split it up. His army wants to scout and next post.
Absolutely.
Le bien que les pilotes, c'est quand tu as fait l'amélioration des jambes, ils sautent.
So another Dark Templar running around. Four missionaries spotted Kevin's army. See those red assimilators?
Yeah.
They're just about out of gas there, but because he's taking that expansion, he's in good shape to replenish that.
As you can see, you can queue up a lot of gateways, so that becomes a lot easier.
It's like Mirko's pretty rich at the moment because he's working in a lot of buildings now.
So you can see not as much of an emphasis on base management here in Starcraft 2.
C'est pour ça que je te dis, quand je joue en multi, j'ai gagné.
It's nice that you can design it much more easily. You can design it pretty
Ah oui, parce qu'il m'attaquait avec des...
You can make a smiley face out of those gateways and still be micro on your units and all sorts of stuff.
Right. You don't have to be a little gamer to draw a mark to the map anymore.
Ouais, c'est parce qu'il galérait.
Was that much? Well, I'm really curious as to how this game's going to unfold now. Of course, Miracle having the economic advantage, but that doesn't mean that he's won this game yet. Of course, at this point in time, bear in mind Miracle is less experienced in the game, so he doesn't have as many options. It looks like we may see an attack here, a lot of Immortals. I don't know how good they are, I don't really know this game, but this could be a game turning.
It's like Kevin launching a massive attack here on the front lines. Miracle's fortunately backed up by those low cannon.
He has driven it back. Looks like he might even get a good little surround here.
Right on. Miracle doing a good job beating back this attack by Kevin. You see there Kevin trying to
expand that. I didn't know that thing where they rush for it. I don't know what it's called.
C'était pratique parce que si j'arrive mal de
charge, yes.
Right now we have Kevin trying to expand and it's being shut down here a little bit by Mirko Zealots. He's got a couple Dark Templars.
Are those Zealots or DTs, the ones at the top?
He's got two of each.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And he's cutting off the reinforcements with the Dark Templars and he's taking out the Nexus with the Zealots. So yeah, nice here play here by Mirko. Can you believe he's only played for like
he said 30 games though, right? Wait, did he say that? Or half an hour?
30 minutes.
Oh, 30 minutes. Cool. I don't know where I got that. All right, 30 minutes.
He's doing some nice.
He is a B- Protoss player on ICCP.net. Definitely check out that site if you want to play any competitive Starcraft. The pro gamers play on there. So this guy is no noob.
Absolutely not. He's going to employ some strategy that we saw in the last game as well. But again, he's got a pretty lively base there as you see the minimap being all his new units coming out.
Sorry, this is so new to me. I'm a little bit confused. Does our Blizzard developer actually have an expansion? Or have we not got vision of that yet?
He tried, but it got shut down.
Right now we got vision over the audience, though. Check out all these people watching Starcraft 2.
Hold up your signs. Yeah, I think he's. You may have another one that we haven't seen yet. We're back in Kevin's new. And he's doing his best to pull out a bit of a comeback win here.
Looks like those Immortals are very strong, especially in the mid game to late game. You know, the Stalker's pretty good for the harassment. You know, you can go in there, take out a few workers, and then blink out your opponent's base. But the Immortals seem to be the kind of the backbone of the mid game to late game army. I think. What if the Starcraft industry books look back on this? We look a lot more maybe than we think.
Speak for yourself. So again, we've got some problems on Kevin's base. We've got that main person again. We've got units lining up, taking out that first photo cannon. He's going to try to take out Kevin's workers here. Kevin quickly scattering his units, bringing his units back inside his main base to deal with this threat. Those are some heavy hitters back there. You better line them up and send his units all at once rather than piecemeal. And indeed, he is going to line up his units here as his probes flee into the countryside.
This is not good for our Blizzard developer.
Oh, you see that nice charge there by Kevin surrounding those units.
And he is going to take out those units, but he did manage to. I guess those minerals are not mined out, those little dots here. And really, it's going to be very tough for our Blizzard developer now to hang on and win this game. He did manage to hold off that attack. But gosh, you know, he's just so far behind right now. You can see those probes are out mining right now.
Yeah, he's going to be broke soon. He also, Mirko has to to send that phase prism back a little bit. He doesn't want to lose that. He doesn't want to lose that.
Oh, Jake's buy and sell here. I keep getting confused. I forget that. I guess in the first person, in your screen, you're always green, right? And your opponent is always red. Is that the case?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, okay.
So again, right now we're watching Kevin. He's playing against Miracle. Miracle being our 2-on-2 Food War tournament representative. Again, just one of the many great events here at the Worldwide Invitational. I really enjoyed my time here this weekend.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
And, you know, this was kind of a spur of the moment idea by Blizzard that said, hey, why don't we put up some Starcraft 2 for everybody to watch? And again, do kind of a casual approach to this and bringing you a lot of these cool events, getting you involved. Still in Kevin's view here, looks like he took care of that phase prism drop nicely. And recovering here a little bit, but he has to feel a little wary of the way this has gone so far.
Miracle, man, if he wins this, he's going to join my Starcraft 2 clan when this game comes out. By the way, another attack over here in the main of our Blizzard developer, Miracle coming in here now, and now attacking from the front as well, forcing his opponent to split his army up, and it looks like this may be a loss now. I believe he's attacking two fronts. Yes, indeed he is. Wow, that's a lot of stalkers.
That's a lot of stalkers. He's laying waste right here. Trying to make a comeback, but all those gateways are going down.
Oh my God!
He's not going to be able to make any more reinforcements after this. Meanwhile, he's still dealing with those units at the top that were warped in. And that's GG.
That's it, GG. Well done, Miracle. Wow. Whoa.
This guy's on a roll.
Miracle cannot be stopped.
Miracle cannot be
This
stopped.
guy is from IR. There's no doubt about that. Well done, Miracle.
Miracle, come on up and say hello to you and thousands of adoring fans.
Miracle. Give it up for Miracle. Just come down and Blizzard developer, clearly a very skilled player. No wonder he managed to get so far in that the tournament, which ended up qualifying him unknowingly into this the very first Starcraft 2 competitive match. Well, the second Starcraft 2 competitive match. Wow! All right, I'm gonna have to make you guys do it again. Make some noise for Miracle. I don't think anybody saw that coming. Well played.
Miracle, what was your plan going into that second match?
First I just didn't want to die, so I played 2 games because I thought he had some tricks up his sleeve.
Right.
Yeah, we did play 2 games as well, so I would have died, that was perfectly right. Then I expanded with cannons and made the Templar just like I wanted to have in Brood War, and it worked perfectly.
Right on, it worked perfectly. Not dying, listen to that, not dying is an excellent strategy.
It's a really good idea.
Right on. Okay, so what we're going to have next is we have your partner, and tell us a little bit about your partner. What's his name?
Naruto on Battle.net and Silvano in real life. He is a Terran player, and I think he's going to play random on Terran.
Random?
Yeah, he told me before. I'm not sure though.
He's a man with some courage to go random. Yes, of course, this is the first time that all 3 races have been playable to the public here at the Worldwide Invitational. They just added Zerg. What do you think of the Zerg in Starcraft 2? Have you played it much?
I played much against them. When I played it, I find them much harder to. The macro is much harder.
Yes.
The economics, I just can't get used to it. But when I play against them, they are quite strong. I like them.
Right on. Yeah, of course, the new Zerg bringing in a lot of different dynamics. Now, Nidus Canals and the movement of Zerg, I think it's pretty cool. So, again, congratulations for you. We're going to get your friend up and have him take on the other Blizzard employee. And now you can go home and tell all your friends that you are quite probably the greatest Starcraft 2 player in the universe.
And now he has to be the best Starcraft 2 player in the universe. Well done. In the galaxy, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Well played, people.
Thank you very much. What's funny? And it looks like...
Attention s'il vous plaît. Le jeune Oscar attend son grand frère Robin Mansa. Robin Mansa au point d'information à l'entrée du salon. Merci.
Blizzard, so another matchup here.
Looks like this is going to be our second Blizzard developer.
Yeah. Should we tell the race?
We should go random.
I don't know, but Silvano, he looks like a nice guy, right? I want to do him a favor.
Nice guy.
Silvano, if I tell you his race, you have to buy me a drink. He's there.
He's there. Yes, sir. So here's our Blizzard developer building. This building back here.
Okay, it's actually Taryn versus Eric. We're all being honest and friendly with each other. That's great. Or he's like, I'm Taryn. In caps. No mistake about it. Okay, so again, we're watching the screen of Steven here. It's his first-person view is what we're watching at this point. And it looks like he's already scouted his opponent with his Overlord.
Yeah, look at that. And you know, because he's already scouted with the Overlord, of course, the Naruto is going to know where the Stark is. The Overlord can only get there so quickly.
Right.
So, of course, he knows his Stark's going to be at the bottom.
It's like Steven saying hello with a one-eyed smiley face. And, yeah, so Steven taking a page out of Senior's book with his accurate Overlord scouting.
I know.
Maybe safe to say at this point he's about the same skill level?
No, probably.
That's what I heard. Second Overlord popping up there with that from the hat tree. That's Steven at 6 o'clock and Silvano over at 9. And so he's sent his Overlord over there. He's also got a drone over there. It looks like he's going to go bug that worker building barracks over by Solano's drone. And it looks
pretty fun casting Starcraft too, I have to admit. I don't even care that I'm losing my voice doing this.
That's wild. Looks like our Blizzard guy is not messing around.
He's not messing around.
If you know what I mean.
He's cutting right to the chase here.
Absolutely. So again, he does have to avenge his fallen brother.
Indeed.
And I think he's about to avenge him in about 5 seconds here.
Looks like our Blizzard developers have an idle drone in his main here.
Unacceptable.
Wow.
And here we go, we've got Zerglings inside Silvano's base. Those Zerglings go directly for the one lone Marine who dies in a...
He's going to have to control these SCVs pretty well here. The Zerglings, pretty slippery, managed to get right by.
And then the Marine going down. Looks like a bunker is up here for Silvano, but he needs something to put inside the bunker.
Here comes the Marine now.
Get inside! Get inside! And he does. He's safe back home. Right on. One lonely man clapping for the Marine in the bunker. Oh, looks like Steven is through messing around here. He's coming straight down to Leno's throat, and he's got those down. Looks like 7 or 8. Looks like 8 Zerglings, and he has to lift his barracks. He's unable to make another Marine. And it's raining smoke and fire down on the Zerglings, but I don't think that's going to kill them as the Zerglings dance around the bottom of the map. And it looks like they're probably going to try to take pot shots of those workers here.
Well, it looks like he's going to go in for the corner here, trying to take on some SCVs. Naruto's going to have to control his units pretty well. But if I do remember right, I remember when I was playing Starcraft 2, it's pretty hard to glitch the workers so that you actually catch. So it seems like right now that the pathfinding, the workers kind of move out of the way like, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. So it's really difficult to pull something like that off now.
5 Zerglings left, but they're all at almost no health. They're all in the deep hole. I'm looking at some friends.
And we've got some more Zerglings coming in here.
Invited them to the party. This is going to be tough for Silvano. He built his bunker a little further away from his minerals than perhaps he wanted to, and he's now suffering because of it. He's lost a couple buildings. He hasn't lost his barracks, fortunately. He's still got 2 of those, but his bunker cannot cover his mineral line, and he keeps having to force his Marines out into the open field.
He's getting a lot of SCVs. This is going to be tough for Naruto. Although bear in mind the fact that Zerg was so aggressive and made that spawning pool so early, it does mean that he will be unable to have a strong economy, or not, he will not necessarily have a strong economy. I think
that was an unfortunate incident for that Marine.
Yes.
And it does look like our Steven is doing a great job. We got four Marines now here for Silvano. Looks like he's going to put an end to this threat right here with his 4 Grunstone machine guns. But again, Steven doing a great job of keeping his Zerglings alive and just basically making life miserable for Terran right now.
Still's got that idle drum there. Now he's moved them all.
That was bugging you, wasn't it?
That was bugging me, man. I was losing sleep over that.
Go over that and tap him on the shoulder. Now, of course, you do have the idle worker button now that shows up on the left-hand side, as you can see it again there. And that's just to remind you, it'll tell you how many units you have laying around being lazy so you can get them back to work. So Solano managed to deal with most of that threat. And all it is now is to see how well he can recover.
Yeah, as you can see, our Zerg is kind of stopped on the aggressive phase. He's now going to start tanking.
He's got a deal with there's a bunch of Marines running around there, and I don't see a lot from Steven to deal with. They're just out there kind of chilling.
Looks like our Blizzard guy might be transferring too many drones over here. He's going to lose a few minerals in the process. Such a large transfer.
He's dropping a few structures there. But again, Silvano just camping outside, not going in quite yet. As you see Steven with his expansion as well as his main base up and running. Other than those Zerglings though, which has a couple more. Here comes Silvano, he's coming in with his Marines.
He's going to try to run by. He's going to try to run up the ramp.
He goes around the defense, up the ramp. Oh, one other Marine explodes his spray of gore, but he's got 3 Marines left. And they're trooping loyally into the Zerg base, only to be eaten alive. Oh, that's...
No, maybe not actually. He's going to get a few drones here at least. Any drone you can get will count in the same rules as in Zerg versus Terran normally.
Nice job there by Steven reacting there, waiting for those Zerglings to pop up. I guess nice one by Silvano just ran right by those 2 defensive structures out of the natural there. So again, if you're just joining us, wandering by, waiting for food in the extra long line, this is Starcraft 2. We were playing our community representative. We had a community 2-on-2 tournament for the regular Starcraft, and we decided, what the heck, let's make them play Starcraft 2 in front of hundreds of people and get them all nervous and excited. So, it's a good time. So, that's where we're at right now, and because his boy Mirko went 2-0 and is currently undefeated in the history of Starcraft 2, now we've got his friend and partner, Silvano, taking care of business.
Now the Queen is out. Take a look at this. Is that the Queen? No, I'm sorry.
That's spine
just kidding.
They're broke themselves in there and they act kind of like defense. But you saw how Silvano ran up the ramp. He's trying to prevent that. This time, wow, you see how the creeps moving up the ramp?
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. I never need my creep to go up the ramp.
That's wicked.
Starcraft 1. Well, I guess we're going to have to wait and see how this Zerg tags.
Absolutely, I don't see a lair yet either. Still working on getting his drones up.
Is that a Queen?
No, that's a roach.
Oh, right. I was just testing you. Well done. Alright, here
comes with these roaches and these Zerglings. They're going to try to take out Silvano's units. Silvano leaves one poor guy to his own and runs his units back. Those roaches are ranged, and they're taking out these fleeing units pretty well. I'm not sure if Silvano's going to be able to deal with this. The roaches regenerate their health at an astounding rate. So in order to kill one, you have to consistently focus fire on it in order to kill it. If you just spray your gun around and hope to kill something, it's not going to work with those roaches. And he is busting his way up the ramp. Those Zerglings taking the lead. Roaches following in behind. Silvano loads up his bunkers and firing away, backed up by some repairing SCVs and some more guns at the back. But it looks like Steven's going to just run around. And he's got 6 roaches inside the base of Silvano. This is going to be very tough. Charging with SCVs and a few Marines behind him. But again, you have to focus fire on those roaches. Otherwise, you cannot kill them. They regenerate their health so quickly.
More roaches on the way, going to go into that base. I think this one roach may be taken out, but they heal so quickly.
He's being chased around with those SCVs, with those Marines in the back. He still has the bunker deeper in his base, but like we said, it doesn't cover his mineral line, and he will be in trouble because of that. Looks looks like he's just going to camp in the back with his roaches and try to take out those workers. Savannah doing a great job of staying alive
Yeah,
here.
Savannah, very strong micro, as you can see here. Looks like he actually will be able to hold off these roaches due to some missed micro in here. Pork taking out another roach. Savannah is in fact going to hold off this attack. It looks like almost definitely. And the game will go on. Oh, wait, did he burrow? Did they die? I'm confused.
So back in the Zerg base, I don't know. Back in the Zerg base, Steven's still working on just the first level of attack. He hasn't gotten his lair yet. He's going with straight Zerglings and roaches. And yeah, excellent play here by Solano. He's hasn't been able to expand yet. He's been pretty pinned into his base, but you see the way he's lining up with supply depots. I think he's being a little bit smarter with the way he's placing his buildings, kind of creating a wall with supply depots. And because those Zerglings and roaches have been in his base so much, he needs a way to seal off some of the mobility there. He also can place them behind his minerals to block off the little run behind that he's been getting hit with.
Hold that thought. Let's see, we got another attack going on up here. Two more Zerglings have managed to get inside.
Again, we're on Silvano's view now, and right now those Zerglings are, wow, they're fast with that speed upgrade. Look at that. They're raiding the SCV line of Silvano here.
Where'd they go? Did they just die?
They, perhaps.
Are they dead?
They got him. They got him. That was, man, that was pretty, that was pretty tight.
That's pretty cool. All right, Eve, looks like we have two more roaches in there. And
we actually have the medical drop. We have the healing dropships.
Oh, they were broke. Okay, I was totally confused there. All right.
Tell him that, now he knows.
Well, they just unbroke. They just ran out.
Oh, he knows. That's good news.
I'm all over this manifesto.
Right on. And that little baby star thing is called the medevac dropship. It doubles as the medic and the dropship.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think Slayer's Boxer is going to be pretty good when this game comes out, having a dropship that is also a medic.
He may never lose against
He may never, ever lose.
Never. Just not once. Right on. So we're still working here with our community 212 representative Silvano, and he's doing a great job here against our Blizzard guy Steven. He's dropping some units inside the Zerg base, backed up by that medic dropship.
We have roaches counterattacking in the main. Savannah pulling SCVs off right now. And meanwhile, it looks like we haven't gotten a shot of that drop because in the screen, obviously, Savannah's going to be preoccupied.
Yeah, he's backing up his Marines. It looks like he's going to be able to clean up that attack because he's backed up with that medevac. And he does clean up that attack in his main base. He's got to go back and manage that drop a little bit more, but there doesn't seem to be a lot there from Steven. There's no drones left inside the Zerg main base. And Silvano's managed to transfer all of his SCVs out of harm's way from his main.
Well, this is really great for Savannah. His main base is okay. He has another medevac over there. And there's no drones in our Blizzard developers base, so they're doing great right now.
Got those two spike crawlers for defense, but they don't seem to be defending.
They need to burrow, I think, before they can attack. I could be wrong. I don't know. That would make sense.
That guy's not going to defend anymore. But we've got a whole wave of Zerglings now coming to clean it up. Wow, that's a great trick with that medic dropship. You not only heal your units on the ground, but the ones that are really in trouble, you can pick
them up, yeah,
drop them again to the back. That's madness.
Look at this micro by Savannah.
Great micro there by Savannah. Save that guy. Oh, he's your buddy, dude. You gotta save that guy. Looks like you got a few more friends marching down, though.
That brutal war cutscene.
That's right. That's right.
Ship's like leaving.
Little hydrogen spine going through his body. And we're back here at the natural of Steven. We've got these Marines doing great work, backed up by these dropships. Now to put some nice production to work in his main base.
Oh my God!
Here he goes. He's got the whole wall of Marines that is just laying waste to everything.
Charles now on the move out, and that's it.
GG. Silvano takes the game. Wow.
I did not see this coming.
Great work. Coming up just
Great game
gentlemen.
by both players, by the way. Well played by both of you.
Nice game. Thank you for showing us. Silvano, excellent work. How are you feeling with your victory today?
I'm really happy.
Yeah. And I'll ask Mirko the same question, but when's the last time you played Starcraft in front of this many people?
Never.
Never? Really? No. Really? Okay. Silvano's a popular member of the Starcraft root war community. He does a lot of good work there, so congratulations on your game today. You will be playing the finals between Alexander's team and your team upstairs.
That's correct, yes.
Later on, right? So you've been playing those 2-on-2 games, so you can continue your winning streak.
That's fine.
Okay.
Legacy will move on. Right on here.
We will prevail.
Okay. Thank you very much, Silvano. Let's give him a big hand.
Give him a hand. 2-0 against the Blizzard team. That is quite impressive. All right. Well, we're going to have to wrap it up. Coming up next is going to be the Diablo 3 panel. So definitely check that out. And also, Manifesto and myself will be going upstairs to cast a StarCraft 2-on-2 match, not StarCraft 2.